Welcome back. We can import a module from a file. So let's start. Let's create our new file here. We choose a Python file. Let's call it animals. And have our enter. Let's have a class of mammals. So class, capital letter, mammals. And let's have our colon and have a class variable called life here equals between quotations the string living creatures. Let's now have our constructor. So define the init function. And let's have arguments with the self here, name, and the type of motion. So let's have move. Let's have our self.name equals name. Let's define it. Similarly, self.move equals move. And let's have a neat print here between brackets using the f string and our quotations, the placeholder self.name, just to call the name of the animal, can self.move, whether it flies, swims, runs, whatever, self.move. Let's have another function here, another method. So we have our shift tab to define give birth. So define the method give birth with our self, of course. What will this method do? It will print between brackets using the f string and quotations and we must have a placeholder here. Use our self dot name gives birth. And let's have a print outside the class in our main program here. So we have our shift tab. And let's print all mammals are, and we call this life. So we have all mammals are and a placeholder. Of course, we can't use the self. The self is only used with the methods inside the class. So anything outside, we need to call the class itself. So we have our mammals dot life. Let's create our first instance now. So we have mammal1 created calling the class mammals. So we have dog for the name and walk for the move. Let's have another instance, mammal2, and we will have also a mammal3. So let's have mammal2 now to be a bat that can fly. And mammal3, a whale that can swim. Let's have a run to check. Please mind that the init function, the constructor, is called automatically when the instances are created. So let's have the dog can walk, the bat can fly, and the whale can swim. This statement is executed automatically on creating the instances mammal1, 2, and 3. Let's now call the method give birth. So we have here, say mammal1 dot give birth. Since the instance is created, it has the authority to call any method in the class. So let's have a run again. And the dog gives birth. Of course, if we have mammal2 and we have a run, it will print the bat gives birth, and so on. Of course, we have our print here. All mammals are living creatures when the class variable dot life is called living creatures. Now let's have those statements to be comments now. Now any other file can simply import the class of mammals here using a syntax from the file of animals, import the class of mammals. Let's try now. So let's have another file now. And we use the statement from animals import mammals. So from the file animals import the class mammals. Let's check with the file animals here. The class is called mammals and we import it in the new file. To make things faster, let's go back here and just copy those 3 instances. And let's have our run now. It prints all mammals are living creatures, and really it gives the same result as executing the animals.py. So from a file we can import a module. As simple as that, and this concludes with our video.